Today we are going to talk about transmisogyny. You might be unfamiliar with the term transmisogyny, but you have probably heard of the terms transphobia and misogyny. Transphobia is the discrimination towards transgender people based on their gender expression, and misogyny is the hatred of women and characteristics that are considered feminine. So then, transmisogyny is the intersection of transphobia and misogyny as experienced by trans women and trans feminine people. We could think of it as a three-way intersection. The term transmisogyny was coined and developed by a trans activist and writer, Julia Serrano, in 2007. She examined the oppression of trans women through popular culture, activism, and academics by defining important concepts, such as transmisogyny, which is now extensively used in trans activism. Transmisogyny is an essential concept in the psychology of gender to analyze the intersections of various structural oppressions in the lives of transgender people.
Who is victimized by transmisogyny? Targets transgender and transsexual women, people who are assigned male at birth but identify as a woman, but not the only ones who experience transmisogyny.
The violence of transmisogyny. Transmisogyny is a particularly potent form of hatred as it is based on both a hatred of femininity sourced from a patriarchal society that devalues and degrades women, and a hatred of those who transgress gender norms and defy the gender binary. Trans women often find themselves experiencing discrimination in the workplace, society, social media, family rejection, poor health care, and more. Over half of all anti-LGBTQIA homicides were perpetrated against transgender women. They are often mistreated by police officers and the legal system overall, making it hard for them to testify or prosecute when they are a victim of a gender-based crime. They experience high rate of incarceration and homelessness as well.
Transgender Day of Remembrance. Don't just grieve, get to work. The following are ways we can change and improve our behavior to raise awareness and to help show support to the trans community. Everyday actions we can all practice. Use of correct pronouns. When meeting someone, ask for pronouns, and if you accidentally make a mistake, give a genuine apology. And actually, using the correct use of pronouns is a suicide prevention. Second, prepare for uncomfortable conversations. Have you ever met someone who continually misgenders trans people? Well, having a conversation with them may just improve and prevent many bad situations from happening. Learn and change. Change your words. Words can be very powerful. We need to change how we talk about what is making transgender sick, which in this case is transphobia and cissexism. Change your culture, your work culture. We must fight to have open resources in the workplace to create a safe, free hate zone and inclusive environment. Bigger stuff. Pay transgender people for their labor. Hire and support transgender staff. There are many individuals today who are living in poverty as a result of transphobia and transmisogyny. And lastly, elect transgender people to positions of power. Visibility is everything, and nothing changes if nothing is being changed.
A couple of examples of transmisogyny is the murder of Keisha Jenkins, who was beaten and shot to death by at least 5 men, and the murder of Tamara Dominguez, who was intentionally run over multiple times. Both of these murders show overkill, which is stems from a pure hatred, and trans women are often mocked and fetishized in the media and portrayed as sex workers in television shows, furthering this hatred.